Hi, my name is Liviana Valentine. I'm from Nandi, and Today FM rocks.
My name is Ateza. I work at Golden Point Resort. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
My name is Krish. I'm from Tava. I like listening to Big Breakfast. Today FM rocks.
I'm Juliana. I'm from Lautaka, and I like listening to Today FM.
Hi, my name is Chelly. I live in Arere. Today FM rocks my grog and lollipop.
Bula, my name is So. I'm from Navua. I like listening to Today's FM.
Bula, my name is Asilika from Rocky Rocky, and Today FM rocks with my flip-flops.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
I'm Jackie Spade. This is FBC News. Tonight, Fiji Sevens get off to a winning start at Rio Olympics. More revelations in Wangai Nambete's case. And over $13 million paid in film tax rebate. Fiji's on track to play in the Olympic 7 rugby quarterfinals tomorrow after recording 2 wins this morning. National coach Ben Ryan says day 1 is now history and tomorrow all teams will polish up and hit the field firing. He says Fiji also needs to play its cards right to remain in the top 4 going into the finals on Friday. Vashnil Prasad reports from Rio.
Tomorrow is tomorrow and we have to win 2 games tomorrow and we'll be in the last 4 for the Olympics still. Our dream will continue tomorrow if we win those 2 games. Tomorrow is going to be tough. You know, we're going to have a very tough quarter-final. In fact, it could quite easily be a US or Argentina again in those quarter-finals. USA and Argentina have a similar style of play in some ways. Although US have the pace, they'll try to cause problems at the breakdowns. Now, we don't have many, but they will try to sucker us into breakdowns where they'll try and smash it. And they seal off an attack in the breakdown, so it's quite hard to get the ball off them if they're allowed to get away with that sealing. So we'll have a tough game, and they've obviously got a lot of pace. We'll need to be wary of that, but I'm confident we can do a job against them.
There will be no second chance for any team participating in the tournament here. Only Fiji needs to do is to win 2 matches and maintain their hope of winning the first gold medal for Fiji. In Brazil, Vashnil Prasad, FBC Sports.
Fiji Sevens fans got together this morning to cheer for the team as they clash with Argentina in their second pool play. FBC Sports reporter Meli Tavanga caught up with fans who had their eyes glued to the TV screens.
Go Fiji Go was one of the common comments passed by fans throughout the 14 minutes match.
Go Fiji Go! All the best to your last pool game against America. We know you can do it. Go Fiji! Go Fiji Go!
Meanwhile, former 15th national rep Ali Ferretti Ndobi Berata says the team needs to stick to their plan.
I think that was expected with the game against Argentina. We played right to the and played well in the last game against the US.
The team needs to sharpen their defense before the next match.
Yeah, it's a little bit on the defense of this game. Hopefully they'll touch up on that and improve against the US Eagles.
So far, Fiji, South Africa and Great Britain are the unbeaten teams in their pool and have guaranteed their place in the quarterfinals. Other qualifications will be determined after the final round of pool matches tomorrow morning. Meli Tabanga, FBC Sports.
Defence Minister and former Works and Transport Minister Timothy Natuva today took the witness stand in the trial of former Works Ministry spokesperson Sainiana Randrondro. Randrondro is charged with 11 counts of obtaining financial advantage by deception. It's alleged that Randrondro falsely used the minister's name to obtain $9,600 between May 2010 and June 2011. Natuva was asked by the FICAC lawyer Rashmi Aslam to read the 2 emails sent by Randrondro to Prime Minister Mbaini Marama, which were copied to him. She asked for forgiveness from the Prime Minister in Itaukei for her act. The first email was sent on the 29th of November 2012 when Randrondro wrote that she had committed some grave mistakes and needed help. In another email sent on the 1st of December, she disputed some figures sourced from 4 companies but did not deny using the money. The case continues in court tomorrow. Over $13 million was paid to SEG Holdco in tax rebate today, one of the highest payments by the government so far. The rebate was given for the production of the Survivor Series 2 seasons, which was shot in the Mamanuthas this year. Rachel Nath has more.
The tourism industry will be marketed and branded on the American CBS station when the 17-hour Survivor Series will be aired later this year. Over 340 locals were employed during the making of this series.
It's actually a big difference from when I filmed here in 2006. I've seen a huge increase in the professional system that's been put in place, especially for the film industry. So,
over $50 million was spent by the Survivor Series team in Fiji, and they received a 47% tax rebate.
For a production to be on an island for 6 months brings huge value to in every aspect.
More movies and TV series are expected to be shot in Fiji, and Film Fiji is currently in discussions for 2 other productions. Rachel Nath, FBC News.
Still to come on FBC News, construction of Cyclone damaged schools to complete by December, and renewed efforts to educate people on consumer protection laws. Stay with us.
Salabuki may nakaulebu na tiala tilebu au saborong tunga en Radio Fiji 1 nando may biti na po ang ganbiyan yato.
Ebi nakabayaw na Radio Fiji 1 nando may biti na po ang ganbiyan na evangoliti ay rakiraki.
Kay mami na marama ni Northland. Kay mami daw talenta ka na Radio Fiji 1 nando may biti na po ang ganbiyan yato.
Na Radio Fiji 1 nando may biti na po ang ganbiyan yato.
Welcome back. This is FBC News. The Freedom of Information Bill should be withdrawn due to restrictions it places on the rights of the people. Those were the sentiments relayed by the Fiji Labour Party when it filed submissions on the Freedom of Information Bill to the Standing Committee on Justice, Law and Human Rights today. Savara Tambua has more.
Fiji Labour Party leader Mahendra Chaudhry highlighted few issues included in their submissions which needs to be looked at by the committee, and says Fiji should have laws in place that gives access to information.
This bill should have evoked a lot more interest, a lot more protest than I have seen. And if our people remain passive like this, then I don't know what the future holds.
Other issues that are part of FLP's submissions is the time frame in which information requests are being dealt with. Committee Chairman Ashnil Sudhakar says submissions filed by FLP will be thoroughly scrutinized.
We will take your views in consideration in reviewing the bill. We have been given a task by the Parliament to read the bill, review it and do a comparative analysis.
According to the Freedom of Information Bill, it facilitates the right of access to information held by the government and public agencies, and also to correct or delete false or misleading information that directly affects a person, at the same time promote access to information and for related matters. Sabira Tambua, FBC News.
The Ministry of Education says the rehabilitation and rebuilding of schools affected by Tropical Cyclone Winston will be completed by year end. The ministry has awarded tenders to companies that will carry out the construction. Ali Kimbia with the details.
Good news for students who may have been still studying in tents or makeshift classrooms, as rebuilding work on schools will start this month.
Tenders closed and the potential contractors were selected. Now we've got the funding, so the construction implementation unit will go ahead and give out the tenders and construction should start in August.
Dr. Mahendra Reddy says contractors have been told that constructions need to be completed by year end.
With the funding now behind that, as we have said that this construction should be finished by end of this year, my feeling is all of these schools' damage should be done by end of this year.
Around 490 schools were damaged by the monster storm that wreaked havoc in February. Ali Kimbia, FBC News.
There are renewed efforts to educate people about consumer protection laws which are lacking in the Pacific. Australia's Consumer Association Choice's Chief Executive Alan Kirkland is in the country to help its local counterpart on campaign tactics. Kelly Vadhala reports.
Most countries in the South Pacific do not have a consumer body, and as a result, consumers are unable to launch complaints against products or other services.
One of the main reasons that we're here is to try and forge a stronger relationship between the Australian Consumers Association and the Consumer Council of Fiji, because we know there are really common issues that consumers face all over the world and across the Pacific.
Consumer Council Chief Executive Pramila Kumar says this collaboration with their Australian counterpart will help them strengthen consumer rights.
We're looking forward to further collaboration with Choice as to how we can assist the Pacific. And how can we put consumer protection on top of the agenda of many other countries who have not seriously looked at consumer protection as an issue that can help in poverty alleviation.
Choice Chief Executive Kirkland will be conducting a seminar tomorrow to discuss possible reforms to safeguard consumer interest. Kelly Vadala, FBC News.
Out of the 35 deaths recorded on our roads this year, 15 have been pedestrians, of which 4 were children under the age of 10. Police Force Director Traffic Mahesh Mishra says they're calling on all pedestrians to be more cautious. Kelly Vadala again with this report.
While speeding and dangerous driving continues to be the main causes of fatalities, there is a need for pedestrians to understand that their behavior on roads can be a serious safety concern.
What we are embarking on is the pedestrians, that they need to be safe on the road, they need to follow the road rules.
Fatalities are not only caused by drivers. Many believe the behavior of pedestrians is a factor.
I think the police are trying their best. It's just on us, the pedestrians and people driving.
For the parents to set out their time schedule for the kids and for the children to come to be responsible or be on the watch, and not to let them wander around.
The police, the LTA, they're doing their best. It comes down to the matter of the people, the public. Director Traffic Mahesh Mishra urges all drivers and pedestrians to take care, especially in this rainy condition where slippery roads can contribute to accidents. Kelly Vadala, FBC News.
Now to sports, and with the long-awaited men's sevens competition finally underway, here's Jamie now with more on the Fiji men's team and their road to gold.
Yes, Fiji's 2 wins kept many Fijians happy today. We'll take a look at those games after the break, but also coming up, Viri Viri could still play for Fiji despite injury. And Phelps adds another 2 Olympic gold medals to personal tally. Stay with us for this and more.
मैं जुगेन नंबिलो तालिब से रेडियो फिजी 2 24 घंटे मेरे साथ साथ रहता है।
हम मंगेरी ताउका के ललेश है। हमारे दिल में और दिमाग में खाली रेडियो फिजी 2 है और सभी भाइयों से आग्रह करते हैं कि रेडियो फिजी 2 सुनना चाहिए।
मेरा नाम अभिनेश है, मैं निंदी का रहने वाला हूँ। मैं सभी समय रेडियो फिजी 2 सुनता हूँ क्योंकि उसमें आईना प्रोग्राम रहता है।
हाय, मैं उमेश नसासा नाबुआ से। मैं जब भी सुना रेडियो फिजी 2 सुना। रेडियो फिजी 2 देश की धड़कन।
रेडियो फिजी 2 देश की धड़कन।
Fiji Sevens coach Ben Ryan has confirmed speedster Samisoni Viriviri hasn't been ruled out of the Olympics. This after Viriviri was taken off the field with an ankle injury in the 21-14 win over Argentina.
Let's just wait and see what happens overnight. He twisted his ankle on the turf. It's iced straight away. We'll put him on the game ready to give him every chance, and we'll say a little prayer for Sammy tonight and hope he wakes up okay.
If you have to, when will you make your decision?
It will be dependent on what the decision is. So if it's like a one game or one day that he's out and he could be okay for the finals, we might take a risk on that. But we have Masavesi ready to come as well. He's here with us. So it will all be down to what the prognosis is from William. The physio is in charge of these decisions. He'll tell me what the diagnosis is and we'll make a decision.
Meanwhile, Ryan and his team had to dig deep to beat Argentina 21-17 in his second pool game this morning. Ryan gave credit to the South Americans and the pressure they put on Fiji, and even predicts a medal finish for the side.
Argentina played very well against us. they're always going to be a tough side, you know, and we gave them plenty of respect. I think they'll certainly get to the quarterfinals. They could even get further than that and medal. So some good players, hard to play against. I'm glad we came through a very hard test.
Meanwhile, in his first match of the Olympics, the Fijian side put on a spirited second-half comeback to thump Brazil 40-12. The New Zealand Olympic team has confirmed that 7-star Sonny Bill Williams could be out of action for up to 9 months. Williams, you won't find many families that would spend more than $30,000 to watch a rugby tournament, but if you do, it's most likely going to be a rugby-mad Fijian one. The Varea family from Fiji, now residing in Australia, living their dreams, supporting the Fiji Sevens team in Rio. Rohit Deo with the story from Brazil.
Go Fiji, go! Bring back
the FBC TV song for the Fiji Sevens team is being sung here at the Diodoro Stadium. This family of 3 have travelled halfway across the world to cheer the boys on.
They're just brilliant. We've travelled like almost close to 20 hours, but we are just fulfilling our dreams to be part of the history of Fiji's first gold medal. So we are so blessed and privileged just to be here.
The family is having the time of their lives and are hoping nothing less than a gold medal.
They played all right. They were just warming up against Brazil. And I know we thank the Almighty God for the preparation, for Ben Ryan, for the coach, for the support, and for the support for all the people here that's supporting Fiji that will make it.
The youngest of the lot wishing the boys the very best in the quest.
I think that it's such an amazing experience to be here and witness Fiji win their games, and we just pray to the Lord that they'll take back home that gold medal to all the Fijians waiting. Go Fiji, go!
This is just one of many Fijian families cheering the Fiji Sevens side on at the Diodoro Stadium and hoping to win the gold medal to take back home. In Brazil, Rohit Deo, FBC Sports.
Record-breaking Michael Phelps extended his tally to 21 Olympic gold medals as he won individual and team titles on Day 4 at Rio 2016. The 31-year-old American comprehensively beat defending champion Chad Leclos in the 200-meter butterfly. The most decorated Olympian of all time then helped the U.S. win the men's 4x200-meter freestyle relay by a wide margin. Out of sorts and out of answers, defending women's Olympics tennis singles champion Serena Williams is out of the competition. Shanking shots of all sorts, including 5 double faults in one game alone, Williams lost Elena Svitolina of Ukraine 6-4, 6-3 in the third round in a real shocker, ending the number 1 seeded American's bid to become the first tennis player to collect a pair of singles golds. And then at the end of the 4th day of competition in Rio, USA maintains its lead with 9 gold, 8 silver and 9 bronze medals. China is close second with 8 gold, 3 silver and 6 bronze medals, while Hungary, Australia and Russia round up the top 5. And remember, you can watch the Olympics live on FBC TV and FBC Plus daily. 2016 Miss World Fiji contestant Pooja Priyanka is the brand ambassador for the Fiji International Golf Tournament. This position is expected to boost Miss World Fiji's international publicity. Miss World and Fiji International media partner, the Fiji Broadcasting Corporation, says it's a win-win situation for the contestant and the tournament organizers.
We want every young lady who represents Fiji every year to the Miss World competition to win, and I think it's a great platform to get all the publicity that Pooja can get before the actual Miss World competition, because you know this tournament is being seen by millions of people around the world.
The Fiji International Golf Tournament will be held in Latandola from the 6th to the 9th of October. That's it from sports this evening. Business is up next with Jackie.
Quartz Fiji Limited has signed a 2-year contract for exclusive outdoor broadcasting rights with Fiji Broadcasting Corporation's 6 radio stations. FBC Chief Executive Riaz Said Qayyum says the company is grateful for this 2-year contract.
We're the experts and we believe we can take the Quartz brand to another level.
We can give a lot to the Fijian people from both ends. So I think it's an ideal, opportune time that good timing that we have partnered together for 2 years.
The contract ends in July 2018. heavy rain has pretty much drifted away earlier in the day, leaving a fine afternoon throughout Fiji. Lambasa recorded the highest temperature at 32 degrees, while Lautoka trailed at 28. The rest of the centres were in the upper 20s. For tomorrow, mostly sunny skies with occasional showers is predicted for the eastern parts of the country. And looking ahead to Friday and the weekend, it will be a good start to the Hibiscus Festival, as sunny conditions will continue with cool southeast winds. At sea, fresh southeast winds gusting up to 20 knots, moderate to rough seas. Recapping the main stories for tonight, Fiji Sevens get off to a winning start at Rio Olympics. More revelations in Wangai Nabete's case as Defence Minister and former Works and Transport Minister Timothy Natuva takes witness stand. And over $13 million was paid to Seg Holco in tax rebate today for the production of Survivor Series in the Mamanuthas. For these stories and others, you can tune in daily to our sister radio station Gold FM. This week's poll question, we are asking, are you happy with Fiji's overall Olympic performance so far? To answer, visit our FBC website. Send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email citizenseyes@fbc.com.fj or share it with us via Facebook page FBC News. And if you're on Twitter, follow and tweet us your news tips at FBC_news or simply hashtag FBC News. You've been watching FBC News. I'm Jackie Spate. Good night.
Mrs. Manindrabu from Batam. I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
I'm Sela Sadakau from Vatukola. I only listen to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Gold Naka, I'm Vale and I'm working at Golden Pro Resort and I love listening to Gold FM because it plays a really wide range of classic music.
I'm Saini Sakio from Kashmir Lotoka. I like Gold FM, but only the classic hits.
Gold FM, only the classic hits.